What's up, you guys? Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. My days are all thrown off this week because I had a different day off. Normally I'm off on Tuesdays, but this week I was off today, so my days are like, my whole week's thrown off. Anyways, you guys, what's up? I hope you had a great day. Listen, comment replay. If you're catching the replay, that means this little red live button is no longer on. That means it's the replay, so just comment that you were here. I just like to thank everybody for popping in. Because I know y'all have a million other things that are probably better that you could be doing. So I appreciate you guys hopping in and saying hello to me. Disclaimer before I get started, you guys, if my face looks a little extra shiny or whatever, I do have a pumpkin face mask on. So don't mind that. It just, I have to keep it on until it dries. But pumpkin is so dang good for your skin. Like, if y'all didn't know that, like, pumpkin's amazing. So I have a pumpkin, like, face mask that I'm using. So much. Listen, I have the shower gel, I have the body scrub, I have the lotion, like I love all things pumpkin. So if anybody's interested, I will post a link of where you can get it in the comments. But I love it so much. So anyway, so if my face is a little shiny, that is why. It's pumpkin. Okay, you guys, I'm so excited for this live tonight. So listen, okay, y'all know I love my personal development. You guys also say hey as you hop on, like I won't bite you. But anyways, I love personal development, and even though I love to read, I know that not a lot of a lot of people do, but I know some people don't like to read, right? So basically I do all the reading, and then you guys know, like, I take notes. I'm a note taker. And I just want to share my takeaways with you because I think this is important. And I think if more people knew about this book or read this book, your mind would be blown. Okay, you would be living your dream life. Like, whoo. Okay, so I'm so excited though, because for those of you who do know me, y'all know that I truly believe that what you think is what's going, like, that will be, right? So leave a comment, drop a 1. Let's just make it easy. Drop a 1 if you have that philosophy too. If you think that, the things that you think in your mind, you can make happen. Okay. It's not some source of like voodoo or like crazy anything, right? You guys, this is even taught in the Bible. Okay. That's how big this is. There's a Bible verse. Oh, I didn't grab it. It's Matthew 21:22. And it says, I can't remember the exact wording, but it's basically, if you pray for it and you believe in it, you will receive it, So if it is good, and you truly believe that you can have it or that you will get it, you're going to get it, okay? It's in the Bible. It's in so many philosophies. So anyways, that is what this is all about. That's kind of why, listen, for all you people with your mind in the gutter, my caption for this, how hot is your desire? It has nothing to do with anything of rated R type stuff, okay? My point of that is that, what is your desire in general? I talk all the time about mine, right? I want to be successful in my network marketing business. I want to own a home. I want to do all of these awesome things. And I have such a desire for it. You guys, listen, I literally think about it all day long. Okay. If you're new to my page and you don't know much about me yet, hello, I'm a network marketer, proud of it. I think that network marketing is the most genius business model that there is. And I am an avid supporter of it. So that's me. So anyways, so I am constantly thinking, okay, I'm thinking about my desires, my dream life. You guys, I'm not even kidding. When I first wake up in the morning, it's what I think about. When I go to bed at night, it's the last thing I think about. I think about it all day long, okay? So anyways, in this book, Think and Grow Rich, okay? This is by Napoleon Hill. You guys, if you have never read this book, it is going to change your life. I can assure you. It's going to change your life. So read it, listen to the audiobook, whatever, but you have got, listen, there are people who literally read this book I know someone who has read this book dozens of times, but they still, every single day, he reads a little bit every single day. That's how powerful this book is. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Okay, so anyway, so my takeaways from the first chapter on desire, right? Because that is the first step. You've got to have desire. So he talks about having such faith or such desire that you are willing to burn bridges. Okay? Burn the bridge. That's how strong your desire should be. And this doesn't mean burning the bridges in a bad way, right? This isn't like, okay, you go into your job and you just say, peace out, like, and you just walk out, right? This isn't about like telling, your boss off or telling so-and-so off. Don't burn bridges in a bad way, okay? That's not what this is about. This is about being willing to do whatever it takes, okay? So like for me, I'm going to use myself as an example to kind of make this point. Okay, so for me, okay, I made the announcement last week or the week before that starting in January, I am going down to full-time at I'm a preschool teacher. Starting in January, I'm going part-time. And then at the end of the school year, I'm done. I'm walking away completely. And you guys, here's the thing. It's scary. It's very scary. But this is why I'm doing it. I am doing it because my desire for my business and to grow my business is so strong that I am willing to take the scary steps. For me, I feel like there's this block in my head, right? Because I have my full-time job. So I know I always have something. If this doesn't work, I have something to fall back on, right? That's what a lot of people think, that's people don't take it seriously because they're like, oh, well, if anything happens, like I still have my other job, it's fine. So I'm cutting that. I'm burning that bridge because that is going to push me to go farther than I ever imagined. That is going to push me to keep working because I desire so badly to have a successful business, to be able to work from home, to choose my schedule, to choose how long I want to work, to choose what days I want to work, to be able to take my kids to school and pick them up every day, to take a weekend trip or something to Florida, to a beach if I want to. Like I want to live that kind of a life where I don't have to answer to anybody but myself, okay? And Jesus. But that is what he means by burn the bridges, okay? Burn all your bridges. That's how strong your desire should be. Okay, I need you guys to listen to this because listen. It says, I'm reading part of the book because you guys, it's amazing. So it says, put your dream across and never mind what they say if you meet with temporary defeat. For they perhaps do not know that every failure brings with it the seed of an equivalent success. So do you guys understand? This is talking about the fact that you cannot worry about what other people are going to say. Okay. Just again, I use myself as an example because, well, I don't know if anybody else wants me to share their story, and I don't care. I'll share mine with everybody. I have been in the network marketing space. Gosh, my daughter's 16 and she was a toddler when I started. So 13, 14 years. I've been in and out of it. I have switched multiple companies, you guys. I have gone to this company after this company. I have chasing my success. Okay. So I know now. I know that there are people that are laughing at me or people that are going to be like, oh, here she goes again. She's doing another business. I wonder if this one's going to end up just like last time. She's just going to quit again. I know that that's what people are saying, but when you have such a strong desire, you cannot worry about what they say because as the book says, every failure has a seed of success in it. So every time I left one of those companies, every time I quit, I learned something. I learned either something that I should have done or something that I maybe should not have done, right? I am constant. Every time you fail, failure is not bad as long as you are willing to get up and try again. If you quit, that's it. That is true failure if you quit, okay? But every failure can lead to success. All right, so listen, this is super quick. I just want to share this to give you guys an example of failures leading to success. Y'all know Henry Ford, right? Cars, right? Listen to this. It's just like a paragraph. Henry Ford, poor and uneducated, dreamed of a horseless carriage, went to work with what tools he possessed without waiting for opportunity to favor him. He didn't wait until the time was right. He didn't wait until he had this much money. He didn't wait. He just used whatever he had at the moment and he went for it. Okay, he put more wheels into operation than anyone who ever lived because he wasn't afraid to back out of his dreams, okay? then the last example here is Thomas Edison. We all know Thomas Edison, right? Listen, this blew my, like, I give him props because even I would have quit after this. But listen to this. Thomas Edison dreamed of a lamp that could be operated by electricity, began where he stood to put his dream into action, and despite more than 10,000 failures, 10,000 times he failed, but he didn't quit. He finally stood by that dream until he made it a reality. Practical dreamers do not quit. You guys, you have to stop thinking of failure as the end-all be-all. You have to stop worrying about, oh great, I just failed again. People are gonna laugh. Stop. I say this all the time, like, who cares what they are saying? Are they paying your bills? If not, then their opinion doesn't matter. If you have such a strong desire for something, you have got to run with it. You've got to run with it. You guys, our minds are so powerful, and so many people have no idea, okay? So, I talked about the scripture that, it even talks in the Bible about if you pray about it and you believe in it, you can receive it, okay? But you have to have that strong burning desire. That's what Napoleon says in the book constantly, is you have to have a burning desire. You have to want it so bad that there are no other options, okay? That is why I am where I am today, is because I literally am he even used the word obsessed. You have to have an obsession. I am obsessed with my business, you guys. Again, first thing when I wake up, I'm thinking about it. Right before I go to bed, I'm thinking about it. All day long, I'm thinking about my business. All day long. It consumes me, okay? So here are some things to do that you can get that desire going, right? Because if you don't have a strong burning desire, you're gonna quit. And if you quit, nothing's gonna happen, right? You're not gonna get anywhere, okay? So one thing that I have done is I have written my dreams out. I've written them down, okay? If you're an artist, you can draw. Maybe you have, like, say you want a home someday of your own. Like, maybe, like, for me, I've never owned a home, right? I want to own a home. I want to live in whatever. Okay. So maybe if you're a good artist, draw it. Draw what your home would look like, or draw what your dream life, you can draw it. You can write it out. I'm a writer, so I love to write. And read them or look at them so many times a day. So many times. You want to memorize every last detail, okay? Think about it often. That is going to fuel your fire and keep you going. Do you know, today, it was my day off. And I was kind of having a moment, and I was like, oh man, it's a day off. Like, the kids are at school. I'm like, oh, I could just be lazy. Binge watch a little TV. So I was laying in bed, and I went through, and I happened to scroll across a post. And it was talking about our dreams and about how you should, close the door, please, how you should have, your dream should fuel you and motivate you. And anyways, I'll tell you what, after I saw that post, I got up and I started doing some work. Please close your door, Mason. I got up and started doing stuff because I was like, yes, like, you've got to have that burning desire all the time. Another thing that I do sometimes is I think about, when I'm like laying in bed or being lazy, I think about what would my life look like if I don't get my dream, if I don't do my business, if I don't have the money to do the things what would my life look like? I'll tell you one thing that also can get you up and motivated, because I was like, wow, I'm gonna be stuck in this crappy apartment, this 1-bedroom apartment. My poor son, he is mortified of where we live, and he's embarrassed to have friends over. And we don't have room for him to have friends over because I don't even have a bedroom. I live in the living room. That's where I sleep. That's what I have to look forward to if I don't pursue my dreams. Like, that sounds awful. Living paycheck to paycheck for the rest of my life. Having to, pay one bill this month and that's enough to get me up and motivated for sure. So maybe you need to think about that when you're not feeling motivated. Think about being stuck forever where you're at. Is that what you really want? Okay. And then the other thing that I do is I spend a lot of time actually envisioning. You guys, this is how intense I get, okay? I don't know, well, actually, this is a funny story. I do know what the outside of my house looks like now because I have been driving by this house. It was a really old, kind of crappy house, but people have been fixing it up and redoing it. It looks so nice now. It's the perfect size for Mason and I. And so I've been driving by it a lot. I drove by it like 6 times today, you guys, because like, I'm just like, that's just who I am. Like, I want to have everything. And I'm telling you what, that's going to be my house. That's going to be my house. I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know the details, but that's going to be my house. And it will be, because I truly, truly believe it. And I know that it can happen. So, you know, I was showing it to him and he's like, well, how we have to do, I'm like, nope, we don't think about how. We don't think about how. You just believe that it's going to happen and have faith. So that's going to be my house. That's going to be my house. But I have envisioned my future so much that I even have a specific visual of myself sitting in my living room, sitting in my future living room, sitting on my couch. It's a big fluffy couch because I love big fluffy couches, okay? I've got one leg underneath of me, right? And I've got my other leg hanging off watching TV. I envision myself getting up, going down the hallway to tell my son that it's bedtime. Then I envision myself going into the kitchen, cleaning up a little bit, turning off the lights before I go into my bedroom. I literally can see it playing out like a movie in my head. That is how much I think of my desires and my dreams. That's how much, okay? So, you know, I think about myself with my business. I would think about myself walking across stage. I think about myself doing Zooms with dozens of people. You know, you guys, when I'm taking a shower, when I'm driving, when I'm laying in bed, I'm always envisioning what my life is like when I have my dreams. You guys, that's what it's gonna take. Because sometimes it takes a long time for us to get to our dreams, to our dream life. It takes a long time. And it's easy to give up. It's easy to quit hoping, right? To quit trying, and then you quit trying. You take one day off, and then you take another, and before you know it, like, you're so far past, like, it's just not even funny, right? You have to know your specific goals and dreams in order to stay motivated. You have to read them to yourself all the time. You have to envision them. You have to be obsessed. You have to be obsessed with your dreams, okay? Now, here's the next part of it. Okay, so you have the desire, right? That's the first step. You have to have the burning desire, because otherwise you're never gonna keep it up, right? So you have to have that burning desire. But here's the second step. The second step is you have to believe that it's going to happen. That's a hard part, right? Because when you're so far from your dream, how can you ever imagine, right? For me, I'm gonna be completely honest. Where I'm at in life right now, my credit, I killed my credit. I killed my credit because I lived in debt for so many years. Killed my credit, okay? I don't have good credit. I don't have good credit. So how am I gonna be able to get a loan to go buy a house? I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna make that house mine, but I know it's gonna be mine, okay? I have that faith. So, but that's the hard part, is how do you get yourself to believe that you can have those things? That's gonna be on the next live. That's the next chapter of Think and Grow Rich. You guys, if you want to get the book and read along with me, you can. But anyway, so my next live, we're going to talk about how you can actually get that faith. So anyways, I hope you guys got some value. If you got some value from this live, you know, just drop a 2 for me, because I really want to be bringing value to people. I really want to help you guys. So my goal, obviously, like, my main goal is to grow my business, right? I want to have a very successful business. That is my main goal. But my other goal, other than that, is I want to help other people do the same thing. I want to help other people grow in their network marketing businesses because, again, for those of you who don't know me yet, I'm a huge network marketing advocate. I always will be. It is the most genius business model that there is. People, if done right, can make a whole lot of flipping money doing this, okay? So I will forever love network marketing. So, but yeah, that's another goal of mine, and something that I truly want to do is to help other people to grow their businesses as well. So I hope you guys got some sort of value from this. But anyways, yeah, so my next live, stay tuned. I will be talking about how exactly you get the faith to go with your desires. So I hope you guys have a fantastic night, and I'll chat with you later. Bye.